And see, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. The chicks that always talk all this divestment shit, a lot of times they get with men that are basically mid-to-mid or bottom shelf brand. They don't get with top-notch white men. Top-notch white men, they're not gonna go mess with them. Even with K. Michelle Williams, just take a high value white guy. A high value white guy got a lot of options. They gotta have a lot of options. Hell, they got more options than black men. I'm just gonna keep it 100. White men that got money and wealth, they got way more options than black men that got money and wealth. Because white men are seen globally as the man to be with. Let's keep it real. Hey, we gotta keep it 100. White men are the men to be with. So that right there, she's gonna have a hard time trying to Ebony K with her BBLs, weave, and plastic surgery is gonna have a hard time trying to compete with other women who have those aesthetics naturally. And white men, we all know white men are not attracted to women with BBL. They'll smash you in the dark, just for a fetish. Like, guys that you have fetish porn. You'll have chicks that do fat girl porn, but any other time is those guys gonna lay up with a big chick if they know they can get attractive women that in shape? No, they're not. Is anybody gonna take a lot of these chicks that's over 3+ as a wife? No, they're not. Even the women that do the adult movies, even they know the big girls that do the adult movies. No, ain't nobody gonna pick them. Shit, they ain't gonna pick the chicks that look good that do adult movies. Hell, you got fucking Mariah Mills, Skin Diamond. All these women was talking about their love life, and they say they love life shit. Because most guys don't look at them as somebody they want to be their wife. They look at them as somebody they want to smash and dash. That's it. And that's the kind of realm that a lot of adult stars put themselves in, that lane they put themselves in. And a lot of them end up, let's be honest, a lot of them end up in poverty and shit. A lot of these adult chicks end up in poverty. Look at Jenna Jameson. Jenna Jameson broke as fuck. She, what the dude, I forgot Ortiz, Tito Ortiz went through all her money and shit. Now she broke. So that money is short term. These chicks living in motels and shit, Airbnbs. But this ain't even about that. Damn, why I got off, what was I talking about? Shit, I completely forgot what I was talking about. It didn't come to me. But, like I said, man, you have a lot of these white men, what you would consider, Kevin Savage called high value men. A lot of times those men are going to be out of range for most of y'all black women. Because those guys got options. Especially if they're a GQ looking ass white dude, you see their ass on the GQ cover and shit. Those white dudes don't have no problem getting no women. Any woman. So they'll lay up guys, they gonna lay up with any attractive woman. Let me make this shit clear. Men are mean. Now me, I prefer my women black. I'ma keep it 100, I do. But don't get me wrong, I seen some white chicks that made me have a double take on shit. Like, damn. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I seen some white chicks out there like, damn. That was straight bad. And I got a type of white chick. If I do, they go out there, she at least gotta look Mediterranean or Greek or Southern Italian. She gotta look real, basically, damn near like the Kardashians. She got to be, one of those women like she can't be a straight white woman. She got to be like an exotico white woman. See, y'all don't know you got exoticos amongst white people. Not just amongst black people, but you got exoticos amongst white. She got to be an exotic looking ass white person, woman, in order for me to feel her. Like she got to be like Mediterranean, Armenian, maybe Slavic or some shit like that. Something that's exotic. But other than that, nah, I'm gonna stick with my sisters. I ain't never dated outside, you know. And I had white women that you know, nothing personal against white women. I had white women that come to me, man, that was trying to throw the shit on me. Tried to throw it on me, Jack, and I turned the shit down. And I had to tell them, baby, look, I'm sorry, I can't mess with you. And then they asked the reasons why. I said the reason why is a whole lot of shit. First of all, I got a phobia of people staring at me. I don't like people staring at me. Then if I'm up here walking around with some white chick, well, they probably won't pay too much attention if I'm with a Lebanon looking or exotico looking white chick. But if I'm walking with a straight motherfucking Becky or Susie with blonde hair and shit like that, for some goddamn reason they don't care about redheads. I don't know why. But I can see all kind of black dudes with redhead chicks and they be looking good. And white people do not give a damn about redheads. What's up with that? They do not give a damn about redheads. They don't cover where redhead men or women go. And I think due to the fact that redheads have a African genetics. Because if a redhead don't do shit to their hair, their hair frizzes up like black women hair. So redhead people somewhat in their genetic makeup have African DNA. It's weird, but they do. So a lot of times, that's why that whole idea of the redhead stepchild came from. But most of the time, I see a lot of redhead white chicks that's actually with black dudes, and they are, attractive as white chicks. But for some reason, white dudes don't pick redheads. With freckles, especially if you got freckles and shit, for some reason they don't fuck with redheads. But anyway, like I said, man, Brad, that's high value, have a lot more options than Tyrone's that got options. You know, now the dynamic is changing because, you know, you have a lot of black men as well to do that's traveling. And a lot of other women looking at that, and a lot of women having a little hinkling for chocolate, even with Asian women. You having a lot of Asian women in Korea, Japan. They already, look, they straight up told black men, hey, come over there and breed with their Japanese women because they said their genetics. The black men genetics have genetics similar to the tribe of indigenous Japanese people, which are close to African, and they said they need black men genetics. I'm like, wow, you know, whole lot of brothers. I know they reading that shit. Eyes got their eyebrows raised like the Rock. Their eyebrows did like Dwayne Johnson, the Rock. But yeah, in Japan they saying they need black men genetics. More so African, but they say they need black male genetics over there in Japan. But other than that, yeah, Brad pretty much, man, that got his money right. He'll probably smash a Ebony motherfucking K Williams. I mean Michelle. I said most likely if anybody had a chance to get with a white dude was Ebony K Williams. Ebony K. Williams is the ideal black chick for a high value white guy. She's the ideal. She can go over the fence and get with one of them kind of white dudes like Stephanie Adams or Tracy Bigham and shit. They can do that shit because they grew up around white people. Ebony K, quiet as kept, grew up around white people. They grew up around that class of people. Tracy Bigham, she grew up with that class of white people. I don't know what her ass doing now, but last time I checked, she was in she in her damn near she maybe 3 years older than me, 5 years older than me. And shit, I seen her with some natural hair. I'm like, damn, why you didn't wear your hair like that all the time instead of all them goddamn wigs and shit? I seen her with some natural hair. I'm like, damn, you look good. And then she gonna say, I gotta change it. I'm like, that's fucked up. But anyway, Yeah, man, white men, Ebony K. Williams, women like them, Tracy Bigham, a few other black women that hung, like homegirl, what's her name, the chick that was on the Fresh Prince that played Hillary. Yeah, they can do that shit. They can go over there. But they can get with the high value white men. They ain't gonna get the racist ass white supremacist bottom shelf trailer park brands y'all be with. They can get those high value white guys that's up there, that's high value. Like Stephanie Adams, even though she committed suicide and shit, she jumped off a damn committed suicide. Shit really sad, cause I mean she was a fine ass woman. Even though she was wigging it up too, she was still kind of fine. I'm gonna keep it 100, keep it a stack. But no, some women like K. Michelle Williams, yeah, they're white dudes to smash her, take her to Pound Tizzy. Like Mariah Mills and shit, they take them black women to Pound Tizzy, but do they marry those kind of black women? Hell no, they ain't gonna be seen with them. They gonna do their ass in secret. Say, hey, look here, Keisha. Here, you go out the back door. I'll go out the back door. You go out the front, okay, Keisha? You gotta go out before me, Keisha. No, I don't want to have a relationship with you, Keisha. Now I told you. Now I'm married. Now I'm a married guy, Keisha. Look. Just leave out of here. I can't mess with you no more. Cause see, every time I mess with you, nigger bitches, you fucking out. But that's how the white dudes be with these Keishas, boy. These Keishas be trying to have a relationship with these dudes. And the only logical is hit the nail right on the head. Most of these women start off as doing sex work. Most of these black women start off as doing sex work, and they end up having children with Brad. And then some of them end up taking care of Brad, like the chick that got locked up that they had the white dude suffocated in the damn bag. That's where he wanted to be. So the nigga died in the bag. And now she's looking at life. I'm like, for the dude, the motherfucker wanted to get put in the goddamn bag. And now, but like I said, that dude, the dude that died in that bag was he was a high value, not a high value white guy. He was a military Mitchell, but he had enough clout where his wife and all of his wife and kids was crying, and now they're trying to accuse her of murdering that dude, leaving him in the bag. Now this chick getting ready to do jail time, doing like damn this, she getting ready to do jail time for having this man in this bag fixated in the goddamn bag. And now this she gonna the husband, I'm gonna show you what the husband did. The husband dropped all the kids off at her mama house. And left the kids over there. Said, I'll be back. This nigga left all the biracial kids over there with her mama. Just left there, dropped their ass off and left. Because he really didn't want her. She was taking care of, she was providing for him. He was just babysitting. He was just babysitting them biracial kids, and he was getting paid off her ass. So after she got locked up, the incentive to stay around, he like, shit, I'm gonna drop all these little half-breed little nigglets off at her little mama house. And the buddy say, man, those your kids, man, they little little nigglets. Fuck it, she's locked up. Fuck it, I'm gonna just drop all of them off at her mom's house. They'll be okay, shit. I gotta find a job now. Fuck it, I gotta either find another Keisha that do the same thing she does, or I gotta fucking find a job, and I don't wanna find a job, because I'm too fucking old. I was 20 years older than her.